Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Kenshi. This would be episode, I want to say 9. I might be wrong. Anyway, this is not a very well planned episode. So my original plan was to get as far as I could into the building of the tower from that we just bought in the previous episode before I basically started a new episode where I had to go find Beep a new leg. However, for some unknown reason, I managed to find two Traders Guild pack beasts, which were both injured just in the wilderness near that way station that we just bought. As a matter of fact, you can see the way station off in the distance. And as a result, I'm going to start this episode here. So the first thing that we're going to do is raid this caravan. Um, yeah, that's gonna result in some fighting. Probably a bunch of people are gonna get knocked unconscious, starting with foot, sadly. So we no longer have ranged support. Oh well. I'm kind of hoping Hand and Ruka hold it. Well, I guess now it's all down to Hand. Kind of hoping Hand holds it together now. We really need at least one or possibly both of these pack beasts to go down because I would love to just loot this caravan. That would be just amazing at this moment in time. And Ruka got back up. Cool. Alright, come on, Ruka. Put in some work. Hand is injured, but not terribly injured. Ruka, same. Ruka is probably... Yeah, she's getting pretty close to her KO point, actually. So that's not so good. Hand just took a series of big hits. And somehow both of these pack beasts are still up. And one of them's down. Alright, cool. So the first thing we're going to do is actually check on everybody. Nobody's below their KO point. Oh, foot is. Oh well. Oh, so's Crumble John. So Hand and Ruka are going to have to carry them back. Alright, anyway, Ruka, I'm going to have you do some splinting. Can you not do any splinting? Yeah, you can do some splinting. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit so that we can use up all of those medical supplies. Seriously? Oh, I guess she's gonna medic first and then splint second. Perfect. Now that we have used up all that, we are going to, well, basically rob this caravan, which is gonna consist of, oh, come on, out of trading range. Ruka, go pick up foot. Then let's go rob this caravan. Yeah, I guess that's the order that we're gonna rob it in. Next, let's see here. Might as well grab all those. These are worthwhile. That's worthwhile. That's worthwhile. Ideally, this guy would be down. Ruka, let's see if you can't take him down. Ruka's actually doing pretty good on her own there. And Hand just got back up, so Hand is gonna add some damage. Now, part of me is thinking we should really grab that food. By food, I mean just kind of loot the meat. And that's something that I'm considering. Oh well, that's something that I'll, let's see if we've got room for it. Let's put it that way. Next, Ruka is going to grab the rest of this stuff. That stuff as well. Really should have grabbed the ration packs, but oh well. Yeah, we should definitely have space for that. For the meat. Gonna start with those, however. you can hold... Wait, what about those? Hang on, Ruka. Foot. Ah, I see. It's because it's, Hang on. Did I just accidentally... Oh, I see. It's just dropping on the ground. And Ruka can't... that's kind of annoying. Give that to Foot. Foot's not getting up anytime soon, so... Let's see here, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fall there. That is going to all be handed to Foot because none of it is stolen and therefore it is all stackable. Yeah, and then we're gonna grab those 6 food cubes that we just dropped. In terms of, might as well grab a piece of raw meat there. Beep isn't anywhere close. Crumble John can get loaded up. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much everything that we can grab. Oh, I forgot. Hand needs to carry Crumble John. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess your arm's kind of messed up. So you just kind of stay by Crumble John for now. While Ruka carries Foot back, and then as soon as Ruka gets Foot back, she's gonna come back and grab Crumble John, and then we're gonna see how much money we just made off of that little caravan loot. So ideally, we made enough that we can buy Beep a specialist or masterwork arm. Or leg, my bad. Ruka. Drop hand. Or foot. Head back. Foot, where the hell are you going? Oh, he went flying. Okay. Gotta love those ragdoll physics. They don't always make sense. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we're getting attacked by outlaw farmers, which is the United Cities version of starving bandits. And I'm just gonna run. Because, honestly, these trade ninjas are gonna take care of them for me. Okay, and Ruka's gonna get knocked unconscious by it. By them. That's not good. Or not great. Because Ruka... I didn't see if her chest went below negative 29. Hopefully it didn't. If it did, entirely possible that we are just all sorts of not in good shape. Oh, look, another sand skimmer. He's dead. Oh, Ruka got back up. Excellent. So, Beep, you can crawl back towards that, oh, nope. Crawl back. Ruka, you head back to Crumble John in hand. Oh. You really should have, unloaded some of that loot first. Oh well. We'll figure that out. So, Ruka, pick up Crumble John. And then just head back with Hand. Hand can barely move, so it's going to take a while. Yes, it is. Alright, so yeah, adventures in the desert. Not great. At least, not great from the very beginning. What are that? That is slaver caravans. Thankfully, we are nowhere near them, and I'm actually really happy we picked up Crumblejaw in time because they would have just enslaved him. Yay. Alright. So, while these three make their way back, we're gonna have to plan our next steps. I'm thinking I'm gonna sell as much of that loot as we can to the trader caravan, and then I'm gonna have to take Beep to Black Desert City for a new arm. Or a new leg, my bad. Wonder what kind of leg I want to give him. That's actually an interesting question. What type of prosthetic do we want to give Beep? Also, let's see here. Some outlaw farmers have reasonably good gear. I don't think any of these fall in that category. Looks like pretty shit tier gear, to be honest. Where'd Foot go? Oh, Foot's unconscious and somehow like stuck up in a building? Yeah, he's just chilling up on there. Not gonna ask any questions. Foot can do whatever the heck Foot wants. Just gonna call him Alien Foot Syndrome. So let's see how he's got 15k. Hopefully that's enough to buy all of this stuff. I'm gonna keep the medical supplies just in case. Food cubes and ration packs are definitely gonna be sold first because they are A, the least necessary of all of the possible things that we have looted, and B, sell that book as well. I'm not planning on doing any research. They are actively eaten, so if we don't sell them now, we won't get to sell them later. Wow, they're down to 97 gold exactly. Time to go to the bar. Or I guess that would be an inn, because it's got a bed thing instead of a bar written on it. Although it's got bar written on it as well, so it's a little bit of both. A little from column A, a little from column B. They barely have any money. We're gonna sell them skeleton repair kits. Wow, really? Okay, they're not wealthy. Let's see here. Next we've got, yep, that's about it. Okay. So, we do have a nearly built tower. I wonder if we can put a campfire in there. No, we cannot. We need to finish building that tower first. And it's going to take a little while. Or it's going to take some distance to get our campfire out there. Let's do that then. Because we do have some raw food that we need to turn into not raw food. Beep is down for the count. And you pick up Foot. Sweet. Ruka, how's Crumblejohn? Crumblejohn's alright. Ruka, pick up Beep. So basically what we're doing now is we're trying to, well, let's loot this guy first. Just good things. Free meat and those animal claws actually sell for some reasonably good money. These were Blood Raiders, so Blood Raiders actually have some equipment that we can loot. Alright, all they really have is heart protectors, so whatever. But that's better than nothing. At least money-wise. Problem is we don't really have anybody that's able to buy large amounts of heart protectors. Oh well. I think we can work with that. Let's see here. I'm thinking that the first thing that we're going to end up doing is actually going to be, well, actually just kind of plan for the next few minutes of this episode is going to be to head to Desert City, because Beep needs a new leg. Of course, since Beep needs that new leg, Beep is going to have to be carried most of the time. Range, let's see if we can't get those hack stopper pants since they're standard quality as well. And I think that's it for standard quality. Oh, standard quality. Beep can't fit those in. Oh well. I give them to Ruka. And I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything worth looting. Alright. So, we're going to be heading towards Black Desert City. Now, Black Desert City is good for a couple reasons. First off, of course, is going to be, we didn't get to cook the food. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. First off, are you able to move? More or less? Yeah? Alright, cool. Hand. Drop foot. Black Desert City is the robot city, and it's an acid. So, biggest problem is going to be getting there. Thankfully, hivers are immune to acid, so we're going to make use of that. I'm thinking I'm going to leave this backpack with, like, a Ruka or something. Because, although they do have those all those skeleton repair kits. Alright, I think we've got enough money for a good leg. Foot. And he can run 20 miles an hour. Excellent. Let's go. Now, Black Desert City is right in the middle of there. So, let's just head in there. Beep and Foot are, of course, immune to acid rain because they are hivers. So that's not really a big issue for them. It's a big issue for anybody that follows them, but I'm not too worried about that. I believe those Black Desert Ninjas, the Cloud Ninjas that we ran into earlier, can run 20 miles an hour, though. Unlike the Iron Spiders, which run half that. Well, 11 miles an hour, almost nothing. Scraphouse. That's basically where we're heading. So this is the other really endgame store that you want to know about in Kenshi. Excellent. Now that we're mostly here, they've got a bar. In that bar, there's actually a dude named Razor. He is chilling up here. No, he is not chilling up here. Where is Razor? He's usually chilling up there. Well, I don't... There he is, Razor. He's got a 10,000 cat bounty in the United Cities in case you've got need for some cash and feel like turning in Razor. Anyway, let's sell some of that stuff that we got to the bar because why not? Don't really need it. And it's sellable. And then let's head to the limb shop. There should be one of these two. Oh yeah, the skeletons haven't really seen hivers yet, so they consider us another breed of human. I guess that's a bit of a lore spoiler. That is the storage. That is the limb shop. Excellent. See, they got the little limb on the front. Alright. Let's see what they got for sale. Yep. A lot of talking. Anyway, I'm gonna be trying to buy robotics. Yay. We are probably looking for a masterwork scout or a masterwork, maybe like KLR. Hmm. Stealth leg. Nah, not stealth. KLR specialist. KLR specialist, just minus stealth and minus swimming. KLRs have insane amounts of health. Look at that, 260 limit HP. That's great. Left skeleton. Alright, so we do have a masterwork KLR right for slightly more money than we have. That's sad. And we have a... Oh, those are all... Now we're down to arms. Okay. That's... I really don't want to just, like, buy a specialist, even though... Because I'm 2k short. How much do these sell for? Not much. Not much for these either. And these guys are nowhere close enough to be able to reliably sell stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna have these three run to the nearest UC town. Because there should be one somewhere close by. Just so I can buy a better leg, basically, for Beep. Because KLR right. I mean, worst case, even if I end up switching it out, I'm going to be using a KLR legs on my just frontline heavy fighters, so I can always switch it back for whatever else. But I do need to get to another place where I can, well, sell stuff. Because Ruka's got a bunch of stuff to sell. The locals couldn't just afford to buy right away, sadly. I'm really hoping we don't run into anybody. That would be unpleasant. Because, wait, KLRs were down. Yeah, it was swimming and stealth, so... And neither of those things are things that Beep particularly needs. Plus, Beep wanted to be a master swordsman, didn't he? Which means that there should be absolutely nothing wrong with Beep becoming my mainline fighter. That sounds like something he wanted to do. 12. I am running it. Okay, so I am slightly slower than bonedogs. Not by much, though. Alright, so where is... There should be... Okay, there we go. Okay, I was kind of hoping for the town of Hang, not the region of Hang. This blue area is very pretty, but it is also... Thank you. There's Hang. It is full of beak things. There are just tons of beak things in there, and I am not too pumped about the idea of going in there and fighting beak things for the rest of the day. Mostly because I don't think it's going to be easy to survive that when half my squad is injured and the other half is completely in a different area. Oh, look, a skimmer. We can just... Not quite. Okay. Pass that to Crumble John, which means Ruka can run a little faster, but Crumble John runs a little slower. A lot slower. Let's see here, Crumble John can... How close are we to the city gates? Close. Potentially close enough that we will get there to the point where the guards will defend us. Oh, look at that. We're about to have our stuff checked. Like I said, easy to bribe. Yep, go ahead. Da-da-da. They look over, and sadly, even though they're very lazy in their duties, they will catch you smuggling contraband if you are smuggling contraband, which is why it's easier to bribe them in that case. Alright, let's go to the bar, because everything else is closed right now, and bars will buy stuff. I wonder if they've got any worthwhile recruits. Doesn't look like they've got anything, let alone worthwhile recruits. Oh well. Show me your goods. Da-da-da, Ruka, nope. Crumble John. Sell those animal claws and your samurai boots. And as many of these skeleton repair kits as we can, because we don't really need them yet. I am actually going to keep a few. Partly because the bar can't afford them, partly because now that Beep is about to have a skeleton leg, we are going to need to be able to afford them. Alright, Foot. Show me what you got. So I think we were talking about a Masterwork KLR leg. Right, I'm gonna scout through these, well, just to see if I can't. Masterwork Stealth. Man, that's also not bad. Alright, whatever. Let's grab that KLR. Give that directly to Beep. Beep, open his limb. Oh. Beep. Open limbs. Put on KLR leg. Put down Beep. And now Beep is also a skeleton, or at least he thinks he's a skeleton. Which is gonna lead to some interesting dialogue down the line. Anyway, I'm just gonna have these guys meet the rest of my squad down at Hang. Well, on second thought, no. I'm gonna have them go to find... Where's their construction shop? There should be a recruit, a valuable recruit here. So Beep, head back. Foot, you're gonna stay behind for a little bit. And... check the bar. Because I should... There should be a... There he is. Sad Neil. He's a free recruit. Basically, this is a depressed skeleton. Yeah. Skeletons are basically robots. Intelligent robots. They are smart enough to... Well, they have had lots of time to experience life. Since they're sentient robots. Anyway, yeah. We're gonna tell Sad Neil that he can join us. And from there, we're gonna head back. Actually, where are you, Beep? Beep is here. Beep is gonna keep running. Yeah, Beep's doing fine. Sad Neil comes with nothing, sadly. Oh well. And he is... Wow, he is slow. Why is that? Oh, because he's swimming. Okay. Let's see here. We are going to have... Yeah, I guess Beep's fast enough to get to wherever he needs to go. How are we doing on construction shops? We've got a construction shop right there. Now, one thing about that tower is we never actually got enough building materials to finish building it. We need four more building materials, which I'm gonna buy right now. Assuming I can fit them in my bag. 3, 4. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Ruka and Hand. And Crumble John. Crumble John is the slow one. Hand, pick up Crumble John. Now, Hand is the slow one, whatever. Hand and Ruka are going to head back to the way station. Beep is also going to head back to the way station. Actually, my whole squad's just kind of going to meet up back at the way station. That's the plan. At this point, Crumble, John, Ruka, and Hand have the longest jog, so I'm going to watch them. I think once they unify... Who are these guys? Starving vagrants. Alright, so they're the hungry bandits of the desert, which come with spiked clubs. And their leaders generally have sabers as well. Spiked clubs are no bueno. At least not compared to the wooden clubs that hungry bandits have. Alright. Who are these guys? Outlaw farmers. Outlaw farmers just... They're sort of like hungry bandits. But they've got political reasons to be angry. Hand just can't run that fast. Neither can you. Why can't you? Because you're weighed down a bunch. Okay. Can we weigh down Crumble John anymore? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, wait. We can put those there. Alright. Now... Hand can give this stuff to Crumble John. All of this stuff to Crumble John. Which means that Hand should be able to run faster soon. 16. These guys are running 18. Can give Crumble John your boots as well. Now you're running 17. Still not quite fast enough, but you know what? I think that's fast enough to, no, it's definitely not fast enough to get here. Alright, where are you, Beep? Beep, come meet up with us here. Because there's a good chance we're going to have to carry Crumble John and Hand back. Soon. On the other hand, they don't really have fighting skills, so Ruka and Crumble John and Hand, put down. Fight it out. Especially now that it's just the two of them and there's not much left from their squad. Yeah, Crumble John's not doing good. But Hand looks like she's doing some damage, and Ruka's gonna help her out. However, this guy has a polearm. Yeah, he definitely has a polearm. And polearms give you a pretty solid attack bonus. Like +8 or something. So that's gonna hurt quite a bit. Wow, these guys might actually be winning. Okay, Beep and Foot. Really just need to get here quick. There's Beep. Yep. Staff. +7 attack bonus because it's a bad staff. Bad quality staff. Alright, and this guy's gonna have a saber, which actually might... Well, he's got a solid bounty. I might try to keep him just for the bounty. Yeah. Pick up. And you do first aid on this guy. You don't have a med kit. Alright. Foot. Oh, grass pirate. Okay. Well, Sad Neil, you're back here, aren't you? Excellent. And you are the rest of us 5. Sweet. And we fixed up that outlaw farmer that we can sell for some cash. Alright, let's see here. Crumble John is really slow. Foot. Pick up Crumble John. It's really a question of strength, to be honest, at this point. Crumble John needs more strength training. So actually, him doing the running might have been better. But we're gonna do that, probably off camera. We'll run across the desert a few times, heavily weighed down, carrying some people. That should raise the strength up enough. I mean, we got Sad Neil added to our squad, and Sad Neil has, well, negative skills mostly, so he's gonna need some practice. However, Sad Neil does have the robot plus 20% multiplier to heavy weapons. So I'm probably going to have to give him that fragment axe that Crumble John uses. And now, as you can tell, our beep is Cyber Beep due to his new leg. Right there. So, fun stuff. Let's see here. Let's put down whoever's carrying stuff, except for Beep. You don't put our outlaw farmer down. Oh look, Hen's got a bounty for uniform theft. Let's finish building this tower really quick. And I think once we finish building this tower, that's going to be the end of the episode. Arrange. Give those back to hand. Sweet! This is our new desert base. It's got 3 stories, counting ground floor. So, we're going to make use of that. And with that, I think this is going to be the end of the episode. So do like, share, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will see you guys later. Bye!